Hello, Rob. Nice to meet you. This is Vivek, aka Tony, sort of my nickname. And I'm making this video here on YouTube to sort of give you some background about me and my business entrepreneurial journey and kind of some of the questions that I want to go over and to save us some time for our meeting next week. Now, my background is 20 years ago was my partner, my former partner. We used to have a sort of a chain of retail stores here in Toronto, and we were sort of a mini bed and I should say like a Bed Bath and Beyond, specializing really in down-filled products like duvets and pillows and so forth. Now, that business started going downhill big time, and my partner left the business about 7 years ago, and I was running it pretty much online because we still had a retail store going on for the last so many years. And about by this summer, it'll be 2 years since we went strictly online. We closed the last retail store, which was essentially more of a warehouse and an office because it was only doing an average about $10,000 a month in retail stores, so it was really unprofitable. And my questions to you are currently I'm paying my current accountant approximately just over $400 a month Canadian. So all amounts are in Canadian, and just under 4,000 for the yearly year-end tax return. And because business has gone down so much for me, because now that I've made the shift to strictly online, and I'm in the process of opening up a new brand because the current brand of Down Under Bedding for our textiles is really struggling. The prices have gone up dramatically. The competition has gone up dramatically. So we've reduced a lot of the products for that brand on Amazon, which are not selling well. We sell a little bit through our own website, but again, it's not a lot of money. You know, like for February, where we might do a few $1,000s through Shopify. So it's a new brand that I'm launching, which is really going to take time to establish. So I took out $30,000 of my RRSP because this year, for the next 6 to 8 months, I don't expect to have any income from my Down Under operating business. And the last 2 years, I was really taking as much money out of the business as possible because I needed to get paid. I needed to make sure that I had enough income. And a lot of that inventory has been worked down. We don't have a lot of inventory, maybe around $70,000 worth of inventory sitting at different Amazon warehouses or a third-party warehouse. And I wanted to find out about different strategies. I mean, can I, for example, how much work would be involved if I were to do my month end myself, and I could just maybe do outsource the year end because my accountant also does the payroll, the GST, and I do know it's a lot of work because I email their office all the credit card statements, all the check stubs, all that. So they have to go through each and every credit card statement, every line in financials and code it properly and all that. But at the same time, right now, if I don't have a lot of income coming in for the foreseeable future, I may have to go to this extent. But at the same time, I feel very loyal to them, you know, or use somebody else because of the fact that I've been with them for 25 years. I've gone through several CRA audits with them. So that's another feeling too. I feel I'll be in a better position if I'm using a professional than trying to do everything myself. And the biggest problem that I have right now with my accountant is they're just an accountant. They don't offer any sort of insight or expertise in terms of how to minimize taxes or different strategies as an Amazon online seller to save money or things like that that I want to talk about. In fact, I had another operating company that I brought a strategy on how to save money on taxes, and my accountant implemented it instead of the other way around. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to change the outset where I can really get ideas. My long-term goal is maybe even move from Canada, like similar to what you're doing, and see if I don't have a huge nest egg. Because I got divorced 10 years ago and I lost like 80% of whatever I had. If I could maybe move to Asia or somewhere else. In my retirement, I could get better value for my savings. So those are just some of the questions that I have. I'll put them down in the email, but I made this video to give you some background about me and to give you an idea of the sort of inquiries I may have. Thank you and take care.